Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, where the enigma of existence meets the quest for truth. Today we're embarking on an exploration of two powerful forces, hope and conviction, and their pivotal roles in the act of manifestation. Often we perceive our physical world as the ultimate reality, but what if it's merely a reflection of an energetic world, a mirage of sorts, that we have the power to shape? Intriguing, isn't it? As we delve into this journey, we will challenge our understanding of manifestation. Is it just a mystical superpower bestowed upon a select few? Or could it be a fundamental element that governs the workings of our world? As we probe these questions, we'll unravel the limitations of hope, the strength of conviction, and the way they influence our reality. So, buckle up and open your minds as we ignite our journey into understanding why manifestation isn't just a superpower for the chosen few, but a fundamental aspect of how our world operates. What exactly is manifestation? Is it merely visualizing material gains like money or fame? Well, let's challenge this conventional understanding. Manifestation, in its true essence, is not about accumulating tangible wealth or seeking validation through societal accolades. It's far deeper, far more powerful. It's about translating the unseen, the intangible, the energetic into our physical reality. Think of it as a bridge, a conduit between two worlds, the energetic and the physical. It's a process, a journey, where our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions serve as the blueprint for the world we experience. Now let's shift the gears a bit. Rather than focusing our energies on manifesting a new car or a bigger house, what if we redirected this power to manifest what truly matters? What if we used this process to bring forth peace, equilibrium, and serenity into our lives? Imagine the transformation. Instead of constantly chasing after fleeting moments of happiness through material possessions, we would be creating a sustained state of inner tranquility. Our lives would not be dictated by the external world, but rather, we would be the architects of our reality, painting our lives with the vibrant colors of peace and contentment. And there's something even more profound here. When we shift our focus from manifesting materialistic desires to inner fulfillment, we are not just changing our personal reality. We are also contributing to the collective consciousness, helping raise the vibration of our entire planet. This shift in understanding is not just a minor adjustment. It's a revolution, a paradigm shift that takes us from the shallow waters of material desires, where we are always left wanting more, to the profound depths of inner fulfillment, where we discover a wellspring of peace and contentment that never runs dry. This is the true power of manifestation. It's not a magic trick or a secret technique reserved for the chosen few. It's a fundamental aspect of our existence, a tool we all possess to shape our reality and create a life of profound meaning and purpose. The shift in understanding moves us from the shallow waters of material desires to the profound depths of inner fulfillment. Hope often leaves us in a passive state, waiting for life to happen to us. This is the crux of the issue with hope. It's a beautiful sentiment, yes, but it's also a double-edged sword. When we hope, we often find ourselves waiting, dreaming, wishing for things to change. But this can lead us into a rather dangerous territory, where we become mere spectators of our own lives rather than active participants. Consider this: when we hope for something, we're essentially saying, "I wish this would happen, but I'm not entirely sure it will." It's an admission of uncertainty, a confession that we're not in control. And while it's natural to feel uncertain at times, living in a constant state of hope can leave us feeling powerless and dependent on external forces. Hope can also lead to a sense of complacency. After all, if we're just hoping for things to change, we might not feel the need to take any action. We might find ourselves thinking, well, I hope things will get better, so I'll just wait and see what happens. But life isn't a movie where things magically fall into place. We need to be proactive, to take charge and make things happen for ourselves. Furthermore, hope can sometimes blind us to reality. We might hope so fervently for something that we ignore the signs telling us it's not meant to be. We might hold on to hope when we should be letting go and moving on. And in doing so, we can cause ourselves unnecessary pain and suffering. So, while hope can be a source of comfort and solace, it has its limitations. It can leave us in a passive state, dependent on external forces, complacent and blind to reality. And the more we rely on hope, the more power we give away. By placing our future in the hands of hope, we're essentially saying, I'm not in control, I'm at the mercy of fate. This reliance is exactly where we start to lose our power. It's when we stop being the authors of our own lives and start becoming mere characters in a story written by someone else. And that, dear friends, is the limitation of hope. Contrast that with conviction. Conviction isn't just about knowing, it's about acting with certainty. It's a potent force that allows us to step beyond the boundaries of hope and seize control of our reality. This is where the true power of manifestation lies. It's not in the passive wishing or the idle daydreaming. It's in the active creation, in the unwavering belief that we have the power to shape our world. You see, conviction operates on a different plane than hope. Hope is external, a longing for something outside of us to change. Conviction, on the other hand, is internal. It comes from a deep, unshakable belief in our own abilities, in our own power to manifest our desires. It's about knowing that we are not at the mercy of external forces, but are the creators of our own reality. And it's not just about believing, it's about acting on that belief. It's about taking deliberate, intentional actions that align with our convictions. It's about living, breathing, and embodying our truth. But where does this conviction come from? It's not something that can be acquired or bought. It comes from within, from the deepest part of our being. It's born from a profound understanding of our innate power, from the realization that we are not mere spectators in our lives, but active participants. Conviction empowers us to take control. It gives us the courage to step out of the shadows of doubt and into the light of certainty. It's the fuel that drives our actions, that propels us forward, that ignites the spark of creation within us. And when we operate from a place of conviction, we become unstoppable. We become the architects of our destiny, the masters of our fate. We become creators, not just of our own lives, but of the world around us. So let's not just hope for a better tomorrow. Let's create it. Let's not just dream of a peaceful world, let's manifest it. And let's not just wish for happiness, let's cultivate it. Imagine starting each day, not hoping it will be peaceful, but knowing it will be, because you've already created that peace within your energetic realm. The darker forces, or what some might call demons, understand the power of conviction and have built systems to suppress this knowledge. It's a curious reality, isn't it? Consider the institutions that govern our lives. Each one, in its own subtle way, is designed to keep us in a state of hope rather than conviction. These systems, whether they be education, politics, health, or the economy, are structured to maintain a sense of dependency, a state of passive longing. The reason? To keep us from realizing the inherent power that lies within us. Education, for instance, often emphasizes memorization over critical thinking. We are taught to accept information rather than question it, to hope for good grades instead of understanding the essence of knowledge. Similarly, our political systems encourage us to hope for change, to wait for the next leader who will supposedly make things better. Our health systems, too, lean towards treating symptoms rather than addressing root causes, leaving us hoping for a cure instead of enabling us to take control of our own well-being. And let's not forget the economy, which promotes the idea of scarcity, keeping us in a constant state of hope for financial security. The illusion is so deeply ingrained that we often fail to see beyond it, to recognize that these systems are not designed for our empowerment. But here's the good news. We can break free from these illusions. Embracing conviction allows us to see that we are not at the mercy of these systems. We are creators, capable of manifesting our own reality. We don't need to hope for peace and serenity. We can create it. We don't need to hope for fulfillment. We can manifest it. The battle against darkness is not fought on some distant battlefield, but within our own minds. The moment we replace hope with conviction, we start reclaiming our power. By embracing conviction, we can break free from these illusions, realizing that all we truly need, peace and serenity, is already within us. We must shift our consciousness from mere hope to strong conviction. It's more than a mindset change. It's a transformation of how we engage with reality. To recap, we've discussed manifestation and its true essence. We've examined how hope, while comforting, often leaves us in a passive state, surrendering our power to external forces. Contrastingly, conviction empowers us to act with certainty, to actively shape our reality in the energetic world, which then manifests in the physical. We've also explored how darker forces try to suppress our understanding of conviction, keeping us in a state of hope and dependence. Yet, by embracing conviction, we can break free from these illusions. The power to manifest peace, serenity, and contentment lies within us, not outside. Remember, in the real or energetic world, we are all connected, part of one single source of light. Let's use our true powers as creators to manifest not just material desires, but a life filled with peace and contentment.